and welcome to the 20th Open at Tallahassee, presented by Visit Tallahassee. We're here for the moving day coverage, round 2. This coverage is sponsored by Infinite Disc, and it's me, Joey Buckets, here with
Clay Edwards. Pleasure to be here with you, Joey.
Yeah. Make sure to follow A-Storm Pro on social media, subscribe on YouTube, do all the good things. The weather's a lot better here for this round 2, a lot less wind.
Yeah, much more calm today. I think the wind was also a slightly different direction, so definitely changing up a few of those tee shots out there.
Oh yeah. We got a sweet card coming at you. Yeah, we got Bradley Williams coming out in the lead with a 1067 rated first round. We'll see if he can continue that.
Next up, we got Albert Tamm, who also shot a 1067 rated round 1, 10 under par with a 61% birdie rate.
Yep. We got Jake Monn coming out of South Carolina with a 1052 rated round, a 44% birdie rate. He shot an 8 down.
And last but not least, we have yourself, Joseph Anderson, shooting a 7 under par, 1040 rated round 1.
Here we got hole 1 here. Kind of a tough starting hole relative to the course. It's par 3, 355 feet. You kind of have this false front, so you can't really see what's happening down there with the ground play. And you got OB on the right and OB behind the basket. So yeah, you got to have some nice touch coming into this green.
Definitely.
Great. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Daly. I'm the proud mayor of the great city of Tallahassee, and it is my distinct honor to introduce the leaders for the second round of today. First of all, Dave, I want to thank you and your team at Southeast Events for an incredible tournament, all the vendors, the volunteers, and of course, I want to mention the world-renowned Tallahassee Parks and Recreation Department, all the amazing men and women that keep this course up. Gentlemen, this is about you today, but I would say that we are very proud to host you, and this is one of the top 100 disc golf courses in the world for the 4th year in a row. So welcome back, and good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, first on the tee, your co-leader at 10 under par with 128 career wins, sponsored by Innova, Bangachang and Squatch from Austin, Texas, Bradley Williams.
What an intro that was.
Yeah, he's doing our job for us. We got Bradley Williams here. He's going with the backhand. A lot of players tend to go forehand just to, there's just some a little bit more airspace on the left side of the fairway. But Bradley, I think he's going with the Champ Halo Mako 3 here.
Gets a little bit of flip up. And a nice fade towards the basket. Great shot.
Oh, yeah.
Second on the tee, your co-leader at 10 under par, a 5-time Estonian national champion and past Open at Tallahassee champion, sponsored by Latitude 64 from Estonia. Give it up for Albert Bazooka Tamm.
Here we got the bazooka. Looks like he's lining up that sidearm. So he's going to want to keep this flat and low and have it fade late towards the basket. Little bit of hyzer out of the hand. Good skip. And yeah, edge of circle. You're taking that on hole 1.
Oh, yeah.
And third on the tee at 8 under par with 24 wins and sponsored by DGA from Simpsonville, South Carolina. Please welcome Jake Monn.
Jake here, I believe he's going zone on the backhand. This is slightly seasoned, so he's looking to get a little bit of flip up and then a nice fade. Just keeps that on a bit too much hyzer, needs to sit.
Yeah, he's testing that OB on the left side a little bit there, but he checks up nicely.
Yeah, we'll have a putt for birdie.
And rounding out our lead car at 7 under par, his 4th year as a professional competitor with 19 career wins, sponsored by Castaplast from Athens, Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Joseph Anderson.
That's me.
What's your play here, Joey?
Yeah, I'm going forehand. In the past, I was going forehand like wide and flat and low, but now I'm kind of working it with a little bit of a turn, so a little bit more direct, just to not test that low ceiling on the left side as much.
It's looking good here. Nice angle. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Jake here from about 50, 55 feet.
Yeah, he's doing with some low ceiling as well.
Good bid.
Yep.
Yeah, it's tough being over there under those branches. It's hard to get it there.
Probably just inside circle 1 here.
Good looking putt. That's buckets, as they say.
Yeah, I'll take a birdie on one.
Albert just leaves it a little low there from about 30. Bradley here trying to clean up the birdie. Good putt.
Yeah, Bradley's looked really calm on the green so far this tournament. I played with him round 1 as well.
Good cleanup there from Jake.
All right, good putt. Good putt. Good luck, y'all. Throw them well.
So hole 2 here at Tom Brown Park is a par 3, 335 feet. A little bit more of a tunnel shot here. Most players are going to take this kind of center gap that the drone is flying through with something straight to overstable. You want to get something that goes fairly straight towards the basket with a nice little fade at the end. Get through these last wall of trees and hopefully slide right up to the basket. There is also a forehand gap on the left side, which I'm not sure if we'll see anyone take, but looks like Bradley's here, stepping up throwing that same disc from hole 1. Nice bit of flip up. And yeah, that's exactly what you're looking for there.
Yep, that's how you draw it up.
What are you throwing here, Joseph?
Going with the K1 CAG Z here. Trying to throw it flat, work a little bit of turn out of it. That way it can kind of land a little bit flatter, but it still kind of came in a little bit hot, but that'll work.
Very nice. Looks like Albert's going with that similar line. A nice straight shot. Fading a little early, but gets through.
Yep.
Edge of circle.
That'll work. Yeah, there's a few late trees that, I mean, there is an intended gap that you want to hit, which is the one that Jake is going for right there. But if you miss a little left or right, you can get through and get your birdie.
Yeah, Jake's throwing an aftershock there. I've been practicing with him all week, and he's just been filleting this shot every time with that disc. Oh, good bid from Albs.
Yeah, that one kind of looked like it could have caught.
Buckets, leaving it a little low there.
Yeah.
Bradley from about 18 feet, converts. Jake in the bullseye.
Yep. So we got 2 birdies, 2 pars. Not bad, but this is definitely one you kind of want to pick up. First 3, kind of starting off easy.
For sure.
All right, hole 3, par 3, 345 feet, going uphill. We got a super late gap. There is this OB path, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody find it. It's just kind of there for safety's sake. If you hit these trees right here at the initial gap, you're probably dropping 40, 45 feet, so you're still gonna have a birdie look.
Yeah, you're gonna see most players go at it with a straight backhand.
Yeah, most likely putter, maybe slow mid-range. Bradley's throwing an old AVR here.
Getting a little bit of turn.
Yeah, that's how you draw it up.
Perfect.
Bradley's looking dialed early.
He's looking well shaded too with that bucket hat.
Oh yeah.
Jake. A little early, but sneaks through. He'll be edge of circle.
Yep.
Bucket's throwing your Recco here.
Just pulled it a little bit right, but snuck through, got up there.
Albert does the same thing. Doesn't look like it sneaks through as much. He'll still be looking at it though.
Yeah.
Oof, a little high there from Jake. Good line though.
I couldn't really see what kind of line Albert had for this putt. But he actually did sneak through a good bit. He was actually farther up than me, but he was out.
A little low there. Yeah, it might have been slightly obstructed, a bit awkward for him.
Yeah, a few early missed putts for Albert.
Here you are from about 20, 25s.
Yeah, call it 20.
Good putt, right in the heart.
Thank you. And Bradley just going to walk up and tap in. He's going 3 for 3 to start. That's how you want to start.
Yeah, great start from Bradley. Most players are wanting to pick up 1, maybe 2 of these first 3. 3 for 3 is a dream start.
Oh, yeah.
Now we move into hole 4. I would say this is one of the signature holes at Tamm Brown Park for sure. Par 3, 465 feet. You've got a water carry that plays maybe 350 feet to clear. And then a late low ceiling here guarding the green. It can get real windy on this hole. I think most players are just trying to get across, hit their line, and if they have a putt, cool. Kind of a bonus birdie here, I would say.
Yeah, definitely a bonus birdie. There was actually, I mean, as you can see compared to yesterday, that pond is looking pretty glassy. So it's pretty calm out there.
Yeah, much more attackable today for players. Bradley here playing a slight turnover.
This is looking pretty good.
Yeah, circle 2.
Yep, that's a pretty common result on this hole.
Yeah, most players are taking that all day. Here's Buckets throwing that flippier driver.
Yeah, I went flippier just because it was calm.
Similar shot, nice. What are you, about 45 feet there or so?
Yeah, maybe a little bit more, maybe 50, 55.
Jake here, I believe he's been throwing a nuke on this shot.
Oh, good stop. It's a little low, but it looks like it's trying to flex back.
Yeah, going with a more stable disc and yeah, getting a nice flatten out and slide up to circle 2. Albs could probably throw a putter here if he wanted to, but looks like a fairway maybe. Getting a slight flip.
Yeah, that's testing the left OB a little bit, but gets the green flag.
Yeah.
Gets up there.
4 safe shots.
So this is probably about 90 feet or so. You can see those OB flags right behind him.
Wow. Great bid.
Oh, mean little rollback. Bradley from edge of circle 2, maybe.
Wow.
That's a sweet putt.
Huge putt. With the point and the flex.
Yeah, he points at the camera, and then he points over at me. He was trying to fire me up. Look, he's just still looking back. We're going to give that a run back. Man, he had to go around the tree, too. Right in the heart.
4 for 4.
Mm-hmm.
Great start from Bradley.
He's cheesing. He loves it. Jake.
Ooh.
Yeah, you might not have seen it there, but Jake actually caught a little greasy dangler before he hit the tree. Yeah, Brad had me fired up, so I really wanted this one, and yeah, I gave it a full bid.
You gave it the juice.
Yeah.
Alps here cleaning up for par after that small roll away.
Yep.
Well done.
Yep. Good cleanup from Jake as well. Yeah, so 1 birdie, 3 pars. That's pretty common on this hole.
Yeah, pretty clean from the lead card there.
Yep. Hole 5. This is maybe another signature hole out here. Par 3, 415 feet, going downhill. There is OB on the right side that divides this fairway and the next hole's fairway. You can see those flags over there, but yeah, just keep it low, keep it straight. Rely on that ground play to skip you up to the pin.
Yeah, with that downhill, this is playing a little bit less distance, I would say. So it's really important to just keep it low, hit the gap, and get it to go straight.
Mm-hmm. Bradley, I think this is a T-bird.
Little left, but great turn.
Yeah, it's a solid shot.
Yeah, edge of circle, maybe 35 feet. You going Lutz?
Mm-hmm.
Just needs to stay up.
Yeah, a little overturned. I liked it on my hand, but then it just kind of drifted over on me.
Jake here with his tsunami.
It's a little early. That needs to not kick left, which it kind of does, but it kind of just kicks down.
Yeah, might be okay from there. We'll see.
Albert pulls it a little bit. That's heading to the danger zone.
Did you know what disc he was throwing on that shot?
I do not.
I'm not super familiar with Albert's bag. Here's Jake from slightly off the fairway.
Yeah, a little bit wide, catching a late tree. He'll have a circle 2 putt for his par.
Albert over here on the right side.
Yeah, if he's like 30 feet back, you can see it gets real dark and there's just tons of tiny little trees, but it looks like he has a gap here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit fortunate, honestly, ended up in that kind of spot over there.
Yeah.
You're here just off to the right side as well. Throwing Reco X.
Yep, Reco X. You know, as I stood there patent pending, I was like, you know, I'm the patent pending guy, and I guess I just kind of got a big head and then I shanked it.
Jake with a huge putt for par.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that feels good.
Yep. Yeah, that's a sweet putt.
Seems really ecstatic about that. Joey. Little left. Maybe. Were you outside the circle as well there?
Yeah, I was about 40 feet there. Brad from a similar distance for his birdie.
Bradley Williams. 5 for 5.
5 for 5. Starting to kind of separate himself a little bit here. It's early, but 5 strokes. 5 holes into round 2. He looks calm.
Albert, nice putt.
Oh yeah.
Good save.
Yeah, this one kind of feels also like a bonus get. Maybe not quite as a bonus get as hole 4, but
I agree, and if you don't hit that gap, bogey comes into play quick. Hole 6 is a par 4, 500 feet. Players are going to be throwing over an OB creek and trying to hit this gap with something that turns slightly left to right, flies down this path, and then if you can get something to fade out at the end to land it right about here, that's ideal. Upshot will be throwing into an island green, clearing this rock ditch, and yeah, playing probably closer to 650 feet, I would say, with the uphill.
oh yeah. Yeah, and this is actually playing the hardest hole in the course for this round 2 here, so par, not bad on this hole.
Bradley throwing a slight flex, catches an early tree, but doesn't kick too far off the fairway.
Yeah.
Should be manageable. Jake throwing a tsunami again, I believe.
This is looking good. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll work.
Got a little sneaky, but
Yeah, we'll see how pinched he is on that big tree there, but he should be in business.
Albert going with more of a hyzer flip. Late tree, but again, he's progressed pretty far up the fairway, so shouldn't be too bad of a spot. What you going with here, Buckets?
I'm going with a K1 Hard Gould, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I really liked this one out of my hand.
Man,
Just barely caught a tree.
still a good shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so here you're pretty much only playing for par. Ooh. We'll see what he has from there. He can maybe try to get aggressive, but
Yeah, it might be open, but again, that island green from that far out, kind of sketch.
yep.
All right, be ready over there.
Albert telling the crowd to watch out. Maybe he's going for something big here.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to go maybe for like a road skip or something. But it looks like he just released it high. That footing just looked tough.
Did that stay in bounds?
I can't tell. Oh, no, it
OB.
didn't. Yeah, you're going to see how that ended up, but it's, yeah, very unfortunate that shot went out of bounds.
Going with the Reco here.
Yep, going with the Reco, just laying up short, playing for my putt.
And that's a very good play. If you're slightly out of position, just laying up short of the creek and give yourself maybe a 45-foot bid for birdie.
Yep. Yeah, you're taking bogey out of play, laying up, and you're still giving yourself a chance for birdie.
Bradley looks like he's...
Kind of doing the same, but he kind of left that a little bit low.
Yeah, I'm sure he was trying to put that a little bit closer, but...
Jake trying to send this one.
Jake... Just a little short. Looks like it maybe caught one of those greasy danglers
Yeah.
that you like to call them. So he'll have a par putt from circle 2.
Brad maybe trying to throw this in, as he likes to
Sit.
do so. Yeah, going a little long, but staying safe. Oh, so they didn't actually show Albert's disc. You can see it there. It's leaning vertical on the bridge, surrounded by the out of bounds. So he is out of bounds there. Very unfortunate.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Very close.
So this is about 45, 50, playing a little uphill.
Sit. Good sit.
Yep.
Great putt from Jake. Wow.
Yeah, great par save.
Couple big time par saves back to back. That'll really help get the momentum going for Jake.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sure he's just thinking he wishes that was for birdie.
Definitely. Bradley cleans up the bogey.
Yep. And we just got some tap ins here. Bogey for Albert after going OB, and a little par for me.
Mm-hmm. So 2 over from the lead card there. A little bit of movement on the leaderboard.
Yeah, moving on to hole 7. It's a par 5, 950 feet. You're going to see the first shots coming in right around here down to the flat, laying up short of this OB ditch. And then second shot, if you can just get past this electrical pole right here, and preferably a little bit on the right side to give yourself an angle into this green. There's kind of 2 gaps. There's this right side gap that the drone is flying, but there is a little left gap if you want to throw a little forehand. This hole is ranked 16th, so it's the 3rd easiest hole in the course, so one you want to pick up.
Jake going forehand here.
Forehand's a really common play. A little low, playing that skip, not testing the OB. That's a good shot.
Yep, he's right in the center. Firebird?
This is a destroyer. This one Brad just gave me, actually. Playing a little bit of flex.
Very nice. Brad going with the destroyer, I would assume.
Yeah, there's actually no OB on that right side. Just long and left off the tee, so playing a little early. Nothing wrong with that. Similar here for Albert, playing on that right side. And that right side actually opens up a nice turnover for that second shot to get more distance. Bradley, actually, this drive is a little bit short, but again, this hole is very simple. You just keep it in the fairway and you're going to have a chance at birdie.
Was a great line on this. Oh, yeah. Good skip. He's probably almost pin high, looking straight at that late gap.
Yep.
Jake here want to do something similar.
Yeah, this needs to just kind of check up a little bit. You don't want to be testing that left side.
Yeah, really the one mistake you can make on this shot is just going too far left, because then you just pinch yourself off completely from having an approach into the green. Jake's flirting with it. He might be able to do something, but...
Yeah, he'll have a shot. He might have to work a forehand and hyzer.
Albs ripping on something pretty straight.
Oh, catching the pole, but that's in business.
Yeah.
That'll be fine.
Joey going with the straight disc here, getting some nice turn.
Yeah, I went with the flip your disc again, not to test that left side. And that's my disc right there next to Brad.
Great spot. Bradley.
A little high right, pull. A little disappointing. In a similar spot here. And I also pull it high right. And I actually caught one of the trees, but fairly favorable kick.
Yeah, in the circle.
Yeah.
Albert coming with a little forehand approach.
Fading out a little early, but
Yeah.
he likes to check up there. It's kind of an upslope hill.
He'll have a look inside the circle. Jake here going to that Anheuser forehand. Catches one of the Guardians.
Yep. And not really a friendly kick either. That kind of kicked him too far right, almost past the gap, so he has to do a little tricky patent pending touch shot here, but does it well.
Shot. Yeah, good shot there. Bradley just a little left on that bid. Buckets in for the birdie.
Yep.
Well done. Good birdie from Albert as well.
Mm-hmm. Jake cleaning up his par.
Bradley in for par as well. Him and Jake are probably kicking themselves a little bit for missing that hole, but hey, pars and birdies equal good.
Equal good.
Hole 8 is a par 4, 530 feet. Very tight gap off the tee over an OB creek. Players are going to want to throw something straight, anywhere from a putter to a fairway driver, and finish slightly left on this fairway to open up a left to right approach uphill into this green. A little bit of a casual area just in front, so if players fall into that, they can elect to play from the drop zone. And yeah, this one's tight.
Yeah, I like this hole. I think this is my favorite hole on the course.
Joey, a little bit right.
Yeah, I pulled that one and got a very, very favorable second kick.
Yeah, you kind of never know if you hit a tree on this one, if you're going OB or not.
Yeah.
Until you see it fall.
Albert going with a faster disc here, trying to get aggressive.
That's pured. Is this a distance driver?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, that makes this hole just so easy.
I mean, he's almost jump putting.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Albert could eagle this hole.
Jake.
A little early, but oh. No, it's great.
Nice flip up right in the center. Yeah, you're loving that on this hole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just making the initial gap, even if you're short, just getting out there in the grass, you're good. Brad going with that make a little bit left here. It's a kick.
Yeah, in this hole, if you kind of hit early, it's par best case, and then if you get through the gap, it's almost par worst case. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about the tee shot on this hole.
Bradley lining up a forehand.
It's looking nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a great shot.
Yeah, that was a really great shot. That's a big forehand.
Yeah, he's all the way almost at the gap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you can see I barely stayed in bounds here.
Going with that Gould forehand.
Yeah, just a little low. I wanted more height, more nose up to climb that hill.
You found a pretty decent spot after that kick off the tee. Jake here from center of the fairway. Doesn't make the late gap. He'll have a circle 2 putt for birdie.
Yeah. Yeah, he actually went into that casual area, so
Albs.
he'll have the option. Yeah,
maybe
Albert.
100 feet out or so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's probably wanting to give this one a little bid.
Wow, off the cage.
Yeah.
That's well played from the Estonian.
Yeah, I'm probably about 60, 70 feet uphill. Got to work the anhyzer on the putt.
Yeah, good bid from that spot. Looked pretty awkward.
Yeah.
Jake here going to the casual drop zone.
Wanted it.
Bradley with a great birdie from that spot after his tee shot.
Mm-hmm.
Jake and Buckets in for the par.
Yep. Albert just with textbook easiest birdie you'll see on this hole.
Yeah, what a great drive. That's the farthest drive I've ever seen on the hole.
Yep. hole 9. This is the easiest hole in the course. It's a par 3, 295 feet. Forehand and backhand both play. You just want to keep it straight, get some ground play down to the right. You got a few late trees to miss, but if you do hit them, you're still gonna have a birdie look from 30, 40 feet. So yeah, this is one you're wanting to pick up.
Definitely. Albert here, electing with the forehand. A bit of a slower disc.
Yep, that'll work out just fine.
Yeah, great shot. Bradley.
We were having a good time out there.
Going with the turnover. Slightly early, but gets through nicely. He'll have a good look at birdie there. What are you throwing here, Joey?
I'm throwing a K3 yarn here. This one's kind of beat up and it's gotten flippier. It's actually a little bit stiffer of a plastic. Just flipped it over a little bit too much.
Caught some of those trees there, looks like. Jake getting a little Yankee Doodle on that one.
Yep.
Kicks back out to the fairway. Pretty fortunate, honestly. You can get a little hairy in that bush.
Yeah, if you go short right, it can get tricky in there.
Ooh, great line.
Yeah, great bid. Probably about 50 feet here.
Wow, what a putt.
Yep.
Let's run that one back.
Yeah, give me that run back. Yeah, I was happy with this one. I was just calm. Right when I stepped up, I kind of knew I was going to make it.
And it's hard to tell from the video, but that's pretty downhill. So if you're missing the basket there, good luck with the comebacker.
Oh, yeah.
Great putt. Alps, little high left.
Yeah, he's had a handful of putting mistakes on this front 9. He's going to want to clean that up on the back 9.
Bradley in for the birdie. Well done. Well done from the vet.
Yeah. Yeah, Bradley with the 6 down front 9. That's getting work done.
That's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Jake and Albert in for the pars.
And that'll finish up our front 9. Got Bradley with the hot 6 down, myself at 3 down, and Albert and Jake both at 1 under.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to catch us on the back 9 to finish out round 2 of the Open at Tallahassee.
Yeah, we got a lot of names coming up that leaderboard in these calm conditions. We got Grady Shue moving way up the leaderboard. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And come back for the back 9. Catch all the action out here at Tallahassee. Thanks to our Patreon members for supporting Ace Run Productions. Catch you guys on the back 9.